Hi Taurus, welcome to your love reading. This is a general love reading for the zodiac sign of Taurus, sun, moon, or rising sign. So if you're a Taurus watching this and a few minutes into it, you feel like it's not really resonating for you, and if you have the time, I encourage you to check out your moon and or rising signs, because sometimes your messages will be coming from there some months. So in this reading, Taurus, I'm going to be looking at the current energy between you and a person you're dealing with romantically. I'm going to look at how you feel right now, how they feel, what you want, what they want, and the outcome at this time from these current energies. So if that interests you, I encourage you to watch to the end to get all those messages. And you should know within the first 2 or 3 minutes if this is your reading or not. So Taurus, the first card I have for you is how you feel, and it's the Four of Swords reversed. Actually, Taurus, before I start reading, I just wanted to acknowledge that I remember the other 2 love readings I've done for you so far, last month and this month. I think they were pretty difficult, and this reading is showing a turnaround, so I just wanted to point that out if that resonates for you guys watching. It feels like things are turning around, so I just, like, things seemed kind of difficult before, and it feels like things are shifting for the better now. So I just wanted to say that up front, if that resonates for you guys. Anyways, the way that you feel right now is the Four of Swords reversed, and I think you got the Four of Swords reversed for one of your readings recently. Excuse me, either the love reading or the general reading, I can't remember. It was either you or Virgo, I can't remember. But the Four of Swords reversed is all about coming out of a period of rest and convalescence to spring into action. It's like you're tired of resting or maybe hiding away from people in the world, and you're ready to return to life and be a person again, basically, is what the Four of Swords reversed is saying. Yeah, you might have felt like you're a little wiped out for a while. You might have felt tired of dealing with your person. Maybe they were wearing you out and you just didn't want to deal with them, so maybe you went in hiding from them. It could have been that, or just hiding away in general. But this is a love reading, so it is suggesting to me that you kind of wanted to take a little break from them. They might have been stressing you out, they might have been draining your energy, and you kind of just wanted to get away from them and not really deal with them for a period of time. But the Four of Swords reverse is showing that you're kind of coming out of that, and you're probably feeling more ready to face this person, talk to them, deal with any issues between the two of you. Okay? The second card is how your person feels. It's the Eight of Swords reversed. This is a similar energy. They're feeling like they're coming out of a period of feeling tied down or bound up. They might have had a lot of fear about confronting you or talking to you, and that fear is falling away. They feel better now. They feel like they can face you. The bounds around them are coming undone. The blindfold is coming off. They were really in their head about talking to you or being with you or something like that. They were in their head about the connection, and they're coming out of that. They will probably want to talk now. And it's interesting that both of you guys are in Swords energy. You being the Four of Swords reverse, and them being the Eight of Swords reverse. It's like you both were in your head about the connection. Totally in your head, not wanting to face each other, not wanting to deal with it. You guys were probably not in communication for a while. That's not the case for all of you, but I feel like for a lot of you Tauruses, you're probably not in current communication with this person based on these 2 cards. But they're suggesting, the 2 cards are suggesting that you guys are coming out of that energy. So maybe you guys have already talked in the recent past after a period of not communication, or you're about to in the near future is what it feels like. So yeah, they feel, for some reason, your person feels liberated and unbound in some way, and they're ready to come talk to you. They're probably still a little apprehensive and fearful. It's not like 100% turnaround. It still is the Eight of Swords energy here, but it's like they have the courage to face you, and you do too with the Four of Swords reverse, which follows perfectly into the third card, which is the energy between the 2 of you, which is the Strength card. Both of you are now having the strength and courage to face each other. So you guys might have been scared and overwhelmed thinking about talking to each other, and now you guys feel like you have the strength. And the strength card is also about physical health. So you guys might have just felt drained physically, you or them or the both of you, and that was making you feel like, oh, I just don't have the energy to go deal with this person. And you're starting to feel better physically, again, either you or them or both of you guys. And it's like, okay, I've kind of filled up my tank a little bit and I feel like I can go deal with this person. So the strength card is also suggesting that the two of you feel really good right now, individually. You feel strong, you feel healthy. There could be a little bit of, it's not arrogance. It's like, you guys feel like you guys look really good right now. Either you or them feel that way, like you're feeling more confident in yourself. Yeah, and maybe if there was some health issues in the recent past, those have been cleared away recently, and you're just feeling strengthened and ready to confront this person, ready to deal with the issues in the connection, whatever those are. Okay, it's a good time right now because you both feel strengthened in some way. Okay. So the fourth card is what they want out of this connection. It's a 3 of Wands. They feel like they've invested a lot in this connection, and they're ready for that return on the investment is basically what they feel. They feel like they've put up with a lot and done a lot with this connection, and they're ready for their ships to come in. They're like, look, I'm waiting for that, the good stuff to come in, and they're standing and waiting for that. They feel like they've gone through a lot of stuff with you, and they're like, I'm ready for the good times now. I'm ready for something positive. There might have been a lot of heaviness between the two of you for a while, and this person is like, look, I've invested a lot of time in you. I've been putting up with you. I want, my good stuff now. I want the positive parts of this relationship to show up now. That's how they're feeling. So just be aware of that, Taurus. Like, they're very motivated for to be out of drama, to be out of conflict. They want something good now. They're ready for something harmonious and complete between the two of you guys. They don't want drama anymore. They feel like they've invested a lot of their energy into you. Wands are all about energy, and they're ready for that return on their investment. That's how they're looking at it right now. And the fifth card is what you want in the connection. It's a 2 of Cups. I mean, this is very clear, probably for most of you. 2 of Cups is all about coming together. It could be a peace treaty. It could be two opposing forces finally able to reconcile and come together. The two of you might seem like opposites in some ways, but you're somehow able to overcome that and blend into each other into our harmonious whole. So the 2 of Cups, you see here, these two people, they're giving each other their cups, they're exchanging cups. So you want to come together with this person and have an exchange. It could be just a love offer. If it's not as extreme as that, it's just you coming together with this person and reaching a deal, coming to some kind of agreement, clearing the air, settling the score, making peace. This is all about making peace. So you really want to make peace with this person. You feel that way right now. You're really motivated to do that at this time. So the 6th and final card is the outcome and the overall energy and the connection at this time. It's the Magician reversed. So Taurus, this is telling me that at this time, it's probably not going to happen of you two coming together to communicate. Both of you are trying to manifest each other. It's just not showing up in the 3D yet. Okay, so there could be blocks. There could be conflict still to deal with. There's things blocking you guys from coming together. Both of you are trying to manifest the two of you coming together, coming back together in some way, whether to talk or, finally clear the air and address the issues, whatever it is. Both of you are trying to make that happen, but there's some kind of issue, okay? The Magician reverse suggests that someone is not quite using their power in like the proper highest way, okay? So someone could be being a little manipulative or underhanded behind the scenes, either you or them or both of you, trying to manipulate the situation so that it plays out a certain way instead of just going to the other person vulnerable and letting whatever happens. The Magician reverse like wants to control the situation and have it come out a certain way. So I don't know who that is, Taurus. It's either you or them or the both of you, and you guys are not going to come together in any kind of successful way in that energy. Yeah, it's like you have to let it happen naturally. You both of you need to be open and vulnerable to receive each other exactly as you are at this time. And until that happens, you guys could try to talk, but it's probably not going to go anywhere. So yeah, this card is just really strongly, excuse me, this card is just really strongly suggesting that, yeah, it's not going to manifest at this time. The energies are all there. It's like definitely starting, which, look, Taurus, this is already, I remember your love readings, the other ones I did in the recent past, there was a lot of conflict, I remember, and this reading is a huge improvement. So it's telling me that the energies are shifting. Definitely shifting. It's just not exactly the right time where you guys in the 3D are manifesting coming together in that constructive way. So just keep that in mind. There's some kind of roadblocks still in the way. And like I said, it feels pretty strongly to me that either you or them or both of you are trying to have some kind of mechanical control over the situation or the interaction so that it's the desired outcome someone wants, instead of just letting it be a natural flowing conversation or connection. But the energy is shifting a lot with this Four of Swords reversed. Taurus, you're coming back to life. You're coming out of this period of rest and hiding away from this person, and you're ready to talk to them. They're coming out of their fear and mental bondage that they've inflicted on themselves. So you both are on a similar wavelength, and you both have the strength and courage now. And yeah, again, like I said, with this Three of Wands, they feel like they've invested a lot in you, and they want something good to come about all that energy and time spent on you, Taurus. And you want peace. So it's a really good reading overall. Excellent, beautiful reading. It's just, it's not going to happen at this time with this Magician reversed for the reasons I've already just said. So I pulled an additional card from a deck of cards that's just the Major Arcana and the Four Aces, and you got the Sun. I don't think anyone has gotten the Sun from me pulling from this deck, Taurus. The readings I've been doing for the past 2 months, I don't think anyone has gotten the Sun. The Sun is the happiest, most positive card in the entire tarot deck. This is amazing, Taurus. This is just like being stupidly happy. So this is telling me that there is a happy outcome in this dynamic with this person. It's going to work out. Both of you are going to be happy. It's just, it's not going to happen right now because someone is not really manifesting honestly with the Magician reverse. So it's just not the right time right now. But this Sun card is telling me that this is a temporary energy that's going to be come out of, and you guys will come together, and it's going to make you guys really happy. Yeah, this card is really interesting. Like, I'll just bring it a little closer. This is like, this is a sunflower that's like a sunflower head on like a wolf or a dog, and it's like photosynthesizing in this rays of the sun here. So this rays of happiness are going to revitalize you, which makes sense because the Four of Swords reverse is all about being revitalized and coming back to life. So this is saying that it's coming up soon, you and this person reaching some kind of happiness together, and you can feel it with the way this reading went. You can feel it, and it's filling you with enthusiasm that You're feeling the energy is shifted and it's becoming ripe for you guys to come together and have some happiness together. You know, it might not, maybe you guys become really good friends, or maybe you guys are staying in romantic connection. Whatever it is, there is happiness achieved in this connection. So that's really great, Taurus. That's I'm surprised that you got the Sun card, because no one has gotten that Sun card from that deck. So that's pretty exciting. So I pulled an additional card from an oracle deck. It's called Rumi's Gift. For those of you who don't know, Rumi is a 13th century Persian poet who was a Sufi. He wrote a lot of poems about someone he was in love with, but the deeper, wider meaning of his poems are about the nature of reality and or God. So I'm going to read the poem associated with this card in a minute, but Taurus, you got disillusionment, so that's interesting. This kind of fits in with that Magician reverse energy. It's kind of saying that there's a little bit of delusion still going on of either you or this person or the both of you trying to control things so that it turns out a certain way, trying to manipulate circumstances for a certain outcome. That's all part of a disillusionment. You know, there is no manipulating things and controlling things. If you're going to talk to this person, like, they're going to say what they're going to say, and you're going to say what you're going to say. You can't control what this person says and how they feel, and you cannot control how you feel either, Taurus. That's all part of an illusion. You're being asked to let that go, and letting go of the disillusionment is what's going to bring that Magician in the upright, so that you and this person can manifest coming together and working out whatever the issues are between the two of you. So Taurus, I'm going to read the poem. It's a short poem. I'm not going to give any additional commentary or babble on anymore after I read the poem, because I want you to receive Rumi's words in your heart and apply them the way that you feel right for you. I just really want you to receive the nutrients of these beautiful words. So I'm just going to read the poem, and that will conclude your reading. Out beyond right and wrong, there is a desert. The desert beckons us as if it were the oasis. We long to hold one another in its lush grass and drink from the clear spring. The moon whispers in my ear, I have one foot in that desert, but don't ask me to meet you there. For in that desert of disillusionment, just as with right and wrong, you and I, and even oneness, cease to exist. So that's your love reading, Taurus. I really hope that it was helpful and you enjoyed it. If it resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below, because that's really helpful for me. And if you liked watching this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, Taurus. I'll see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye.